Hi everyone, it's Luc here. As you can see, today's video is going to be a little bit of a rant/discussion video, and that's because Jessica's solo debut is upon us very soon, and it's not something that happens every day, and it's just something that I feel passionate and enthusiastic about. Therefore, I wanted to talk to you guys about it, and in no way is it supposed to say this is how you should think, but it's merely a discussion that I wanted to have as if I was talking to a friend, because clearly I don't have any of those in real life. So one of the biggest discussions that I've noticed surrounding her debut is that a lot of people think she's doing it for money, that she's doing it for the attention and for the fame. She's mentioned so many times that she's doing this for her fans because her fans asked her to make music, and I personally don't see the argument behind her doing this for money, because I do think that she probably has to invest a lot into this unless it's her company that's doing it, in which case they're probably not making that much money either, because they have to start this off from scratch. They had to find all these employees, all these staff working for her, styling her, doing the music video, all of that. They don't have the same resources that she had with SM. I just don't see her making that big of a profit off of this. I mean, I don't have any evidence for that. It's just kind of speculation, this whole video, really, to be honest. I don't want to get into a huge debate on what happened in 2014 because there's so many different rumors and different accounts of what happened that I don't think there's really a clearly right or wrong perspective on it, but it's just sort of how you feel. And personally, I really miss OT9, and that made me happy. OT9 made me happy, and I personally feel like I am happiest now by supporting all 9 of them still. Even if it is 8 and 1, I still have an equal respect for all of them, and that's why I'm here. She still invested a very large part of her life into that career, and I don't want to see her music career ending. So I'm here to support it, basically. I'm just a little frustrated at how SM handled it, so that's where my frustration was channeled, and I'm going to continue listening to music that I like, continue supporting people that I like and that I respect, and I just decided to keep it that simple. That being said, I do think that SM has handled this current situation a little more maturely than they have in the past. For example, when they would try to block JYJ promotions or prevent them from getting mainstream exposure. I don't exactly have evidence for that, but I do know that it happened, and it doesn't seem to be the case this time around for Jessica, though they did push forward Tiffany's solo debut as well, and there's no real evidence that it was meant to compete with Jessica's, but if that was the case, I think it didn't really work that well. I'm just talking about a marketing perspective. Tiffany's solo debut I thought was great, I enjoyed it. Kudos to her. I'm just saying that if SM's intent was to bury Jessica's solo debut, I don't think that worked, because the headlines that did come out of it promoted both Tiffany and Jessica. I think Jessica ended up getting more exposure from this competition and helped her more than it hurt her. There's been a lot of actual positive reaction and responses to her upcoming solo debut, way more than I thought there would be. From what I've seen, it looks like her album is set up to do quite well on one of the Chinese websites that's selling her album. The digital pre-sales were already at 30,000 sales in less than a weekend alone. So it'll be really interesting to see where that number ends up throughout her promotions, and I'm just rooting for her. I'm not rooting for her to beat other people, I just want her to be successful. I want her to be happy, and she's worked a long time to get to this point, I think. To be 100% honest with all of you, I wasn't expecting her to come back to the music scene in Korea, and just the fact that she's here doing it for real is already an achievement in itself, in my opinion. So regardless of whether it's successful by your terms or not, I'm just glad that it's happening and that she's doing something and that she's still getting her life. So I hope that you guys appreciated the opinions that I had to share with you. Like I said, I'm not saying that my opinion on this subject is the right or wrong perspective, but it's simply one that I wanted to share with you to open up a discussion and see how you guys feel about her solo debut as well. Please keep it respectful and clean and as nice as you possibly can. You're very welcome to have the opposite opinion of me as long as you are respectful about it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay awkward, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!